Commander ZYXTOR's 3 eyes widened simultaneously as the sensor data flooded his neural interface. The bridge of the Imperial Dreadnought Eternal Dominion fell silent, save for the rhythmic hum of quantum processors struggling to make sense of what they were detecting. "That's impossible," he whispered, his translator struggling to convey the sheer disbelief in his voice. For 3,000 cycles, the Galactic Empire had ruled the known universe with an iron fist. Their technology was unmatched, their fleets unstoppable. They had conquered 600 species, each one surrendering after witnessing the Empire's overwhelming military superiority. But humans? Humans were the punchline of a cosmic joke. Earth had been classified as a Class 7 primitive civilization just 20 solar cycles ago. They still used chemical propulsion and couldn't even achieve faster-than-light travel. The Empire had logged them into the database as potential future labor source and moved on. There were more important worlds to subjugate. Yet now, hovering in the void before the Imperial fleet, was something that defied every calculation, every probability, every natural law the Empire held sacred. Tactical Officer Brenzar, report, ZYXTOR commanded, his voice cracking slightly. The tactical officer's scales had turned a pale shade of terror white. "Sir, the vessel measures approximately 4 kilometers in length. Energy signatures they're off the charts. The readings don't match any known propulsion system in our databases. It's generating a gravitational field that shouldn't exist outside of a stellar core." "What about weapons?" "That's the problem, sir. We can't identify any weapons. The entire hull appears to be one continuous alloy we've never encountered. Our scans can't penetrate it. It's as if the ship itself is rejecting our sensors." ZYXTOR's combat-hardened mind raced. The Empire had sent him to this sector to investigate reports of unusual activity near the human homeworld. Intelligence suggested the primitives might have achieved basic fusion drives. Instead, he found this nightmare waiting for him. "Hail them," he ordered. The communications officer's tentacles trembled as she worked her console. "Channel open, Commander." The view screen flickered to life, revealing a human face. The creature looked unremarkable, with its bilateral symmetry and inadequate number of sensory organs. But its eyes held something that sent a chill through ZYXTOR's exoskeleton: confidence. "I am Captain Sarah Chen of the UHSV Prometheus," the human said calmly. "You have entered human-protected space. State your intentions." ZYXTOR almost laughed. Protected space? These primitives couldn't protect themselves from a solar flare 20 cycles ago. "I am Commander ZYXTOR of the Galactic Empire. Your world has been selected for incorporation into the Empire. Surrender immediately, and your species will be granted labor caste status. Resist, and you will be eliminated." The human's expression didn't change. "Commander, I'm going to give you one warning. Turn your fleet around and leave this system. Tell your empire that humanity is not interested in joining their collection. You dare threaten the Empire?" ZYXTOR roared. "We have conquered 600 worlds. Our technology is supreme. Your entire planet couldn't scratch the paint on my flagship." Captain Chen smiled, and that smile was the most terrifying thing ZYXTOR had ever seen. "20 years ago, you were right," she said softly. "But then we found something. A derelict ship from a civilization that died out 1,000,000 years before your empire even existed. We learned things, Commander. We learned things that make your technology look like children playing with sticks." She leaned forward. "Last chance. Leave now." ZYXTOR's pride overrode his growing fear. "All ships, open fire." The Imperial fleet unleashed hell. Plasma cannons, quantum torpedoes, singularity missiles, enough firepower to crack a planet's crust. The void lit up with destruction. When the light faded, the Prometheus hung untouched in space, its hull not even scorched. "Our turn," Captain Chen said. The human warship didn't fire a single weapon. It simply existed, and reality bent around it. One by one, Imperial ships began to fold in on themselves, compressed by gravitational forces that shouldn't exist. Xthor watched in horror as his fleet was systematically dismantled. "Retreat," he screamed. "All ships, emergency jump." As the Eternal Dominion fled into hyperspace, Xthor realized with absolute certainty that the galaxy had just changed forever. The Empire had finally encountered something it couldn't conquer. Humanity had joined the cosmic stage, and they weren't asking for permission.